that Jim Carrey gives, he's just like, you were supposed to understand. I'll make you understand.
Further proof that Jim Carrey might be the only person in this movie who realizes what movie he's making. Mm-hmm. So Batman is called. The bat signal is released.
Yeah.
Comes in, swoops in. Commissioner Gordon, what seems to be the problem?
Literally, hands on... No, he doesn't do that yet. Yeah. He doesn't put his hands on his hip, but I love the way he does it. It's so stupid. So he's just like, Commissioner, I called you, and it was Chase. And he's like, sort of pauses for a second, like, oh. And then he literally turns around, puts his hands on his hips in the full fucking akimbo, like superhero pose. What's wrong? That is ridiculous.
And she's wearing a nightie. So she's like, huh? Huh? You know, Batman?
Like, this is 66 levels of Batman. Because if you've ever seen the Batman 66 movie or TV show... Both, really. If you look at any woman on that show, they're all just like, oh my god, Batman, give me your dick. That is every woman who comes in contact with him. She is channeling that shit.
And he basically says the bat signal is not a beeper.
Yeah. He says that sentence. Kids' beepers were a thing that we had before cell phones.
I do like, it's like, is it the car? Chicks dig
like the car. Yeah, and
I'm like, I didn't know Batman or Bruce Wayne used the word chicks.
Yeah, that's a little odd. Or dig as well.
Yeah.
The other one that I find fucking hilarious is, like, to his credit, this is actually a pretty decent joke, where she just goes, when I was, like, I had a thing, like, when I was a kid, it was earrings. When I got older, it was motorcycles, leather jackets, and now she rubs his boobies with the nipples on it and just goes, black rubber. And he turns to her, is like, without missing a beat, and just goes, try fireman, less to take off.
Yep.
Bravo, sir.
And
that was
in
good.
what turns out to be kind of a deal for the whole, throughout this series, I guess, they name check his last girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's like, what, do I just need
skin-tight vinyl and a whip? And I'm like, can you? Like...
And also, how do you know that Batman and Catwoman were together? Was that public knowledge?
No.
Yeah, so...
No. She was watching the movie, too, apparently.
Yes.
That's the only way that makes sense.
And he goes, yeah, not gonna happen. Yeah. Bye-bye.
And well, wait, first
Commissioner Gordon shows up
and it's like, I saw the signal, what's up? And
his hat is like a night...
He basically clearly hit.
Pajamas.
Yeah, he ran in his pajamas. He ran out with, put on his hat and his coat and fucking ran out. And I'm hoping he lives down the street, because otherwise it takes Batman a long ass time to get there. And he's like, false alarm, and he fucking leaves, and does the most 90s thing ever when he gets into his car. Women. Flips on the car, which I'm like, first of all, it's a switch to turn on the Batmobile. You left the door open, and it's a switch. Fuck you.
I thought he was just going to go, oh, what a nightie.
Bitches, man.
That's kind of what he basically did.
Kind of.
So he drives away. Mm-hmm. Edward Nygma working on his thing. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show everybody.
Yeah.
This is where Fred comes in to fire him, officially.
Yeah.
Sticks the helmet on. Mm-hmm. Shows him what it does.
Well, he knocked him out, didn't he?
And over the caffeine will kill ya!
In the most Jim Carrey ever.
Puts a helmet on him. Mm-hmm. Turns the thing on.
Yeah.
The fishing show of some sort.
Yeah,
the fish flies out of the TV. The fisherman flies out of the TV.
Yeah, and he's smiling like a goofy little bastard. But he's losing reception. So he's like, oh, I got it. More power. And I don't know why he's wearing one. Like, why is he wearing another part of it? Like, if he's wearing... There's two helmets, he's wearing the other one. Then he throws on more power.
Well, maybe, I think... He just wants to see if it works, maybe. So then the power...
It's more power, and then it turns out it's, there's a green lightning bolt going from his head to the machine to the Riddler's head. And Nygma's like, Jim carrying it up for, however long. And then he fucking's like, he's done.
Doesn't fucking dance and the whole thing.
Like, again, Jim carried it up. And then he turns it off and goes, holy shit. Because he says one of the greatest lines that I liked as well, where he's just like, oh my god, I'm smarter. I'm a genius. No, several geniuses. And, like, it's just...
It's a flock of freaking Freuds.
Exactly. Jim Carrey's a goddamn treasure. And then he turns it off and goes, well, that was unexpected. And then his boss sort of regains consciousness and goes, the fuck's going on? Like...
Untie me, Nygma.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Well, fired am I? And he wheels him out a window and it smashes through the window. but he stops there, and fucking Enigma goes running like, oh my god, hold on, and then he just goes like, what does he say?
You're fired. No, wait, you're terminated.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, and then he pulls the hat off, and he falls down. He's like, there we go, and then we get weirdness.
Well, we get to. Ooh, he's like a landing was a little sticky.
Because he says "Surfs up, Big Kahuna."
Yeah, surfs up, Big Kahuna. And then a little bad on the landing. I think that the French judge is they're gonna take points up for that. Like jokes to no one.
Jim carrying it up. You can tell that this is just like, all right, Jim, go.
Yep.
And
action. Do what you want.
Do what you do.
Because it's 95, and at this point,
Jim Carrey can do that.
Because is this the point where he's $20 million? He's the $20 million man.
Not yet.
Close though.
Close. I think he took a pay cut to do this because I think Tommy Lee Jones got the biggest.
No,
nut.
but what I'm saying is this is Ace Ventura. This is like
this is after this is
Jim
right
Carrey
after
mania.
He hasn't hit $20 million, I think, until this flick.
Yeah.
But he still took a pay cut because I think he only made $7 for this.
Yeah.
Only $7 million. I get it, but I think for him, even he took a pay cut to do this because who wouldn't want to be in a fucking Batman movie?
To play the Riddler.
Yeah, like
Frank Gorshin is hero.
Exactly.
He'll take a pay cut for that.
Yeah.
So Wayne goes to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne, not Batman.
Yeah.
Wayne, because it is Wayne Industries. So.
Yeah, so he would have to be there.
They see that
that Fred.
The footage has obviously been altered. That shows him like crying and then just running out of the window.
Which makes me go, how'd you manage that? I don't care how smart you are. That don't work.
As he's like crying about it.
Yeah.
He's like, you'll see that the note.
He's like, I came in and this was left on my computer, and he hands a note. He goes, also you'll notice that all the spelling is correct in the hand, and the
sentence structure.
The sentence structure and the handwriting will all match him. Why did he do it?
I can't be here anymore.
Yeah.
The memories.
So he fucks it.
He's like, again, just Jim carrying it up, and like the fucking investigator's like, just keep it together, Ed. Jesus.
Yeah, like just calm down, you little.
Here's a hanky, and then it like snots into it
because that's that's the old joke, right?
And then they get a riddle.
Mm-hmm.
This is for you, Mr. Wayne.
Yes, and he gets his first Riddler riddle,
which is weird because he's in the building. Like,
I don't know. None of this makes any damn sense.
And it's the answer's a clock, and he's like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, it's all the numbers on my face. You won't find 13 anyplace.
I do like most of them are just like
stupid
baby riddles, right?
Yeah,
like,
they're all dumb. They were written, although they were written. I didn't write this down, but they were written by like the like New York Times crossword puzzle guy.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Enigma then drops by Wayne Manor to drop off the second one, and then I think he does a toodaloo, and then
see you soon.
Yeah, and then he drops. I'm like, who is this for?
My question is, Wayne Manor. Now we've established Wayne Manor. I mean, aside from the fact that it lives in Burtonverse. In the original flick, he's got 3 cameras focused on one fucking thing. So he's got cameras all over the joint. He doesn't have one at the front gate? Really? Where
either that or he's just not at home or whatever. Because when is he at home?
But when you see that fucking thing on there and you go, hey, here's another one of them riddles, let's go check the footage and see who left that shit.
Well, there's several reasons why that gate should have a camera.
World's greatest detective indeed.
So Wayne goes to see Chase, Dr. Chase, and I like it. Dr. Chase Meridian, and the guard just goes, Like, just points in a general direction, and he knows where to go.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
He doesn't say room 12 or room whatever. He just vaguely points off to a door.
He looks vaguely professional. Clearly, he needs fucking psychiatric help.
And he hears this, like, struggle.
And pound.
Like, that doesn't sound like
that does
fighting.
Not sound like fighting. That sounds like fucking.
And then, with the strength of 10 men...
Well, he is fucking Batman.
He knocks down the door like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, yeah.
And sees that she's just punching a punching bag.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh.
Sorry.
Awkward.
I'm
Bruce Wayne. It's
good.
like, good.
You can afford to buy me a new door. Like, touche, lady. Everyone's got jokes in this fucking movie.
And they get into psychology. It's just like, why do you have a bat on the wall? It's a Rorschach. You see anything that you want to see? I'm like, no, that looks
that's
like
a bat.
That's a bat.
That's a bat.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That is a bat.
By the way, lady, you see a fucking bat too, all right? With how much you want to fuck the Batman. So don't start with me, lady.
I think he mentions that because doesn't he see all the research on Batman? It's like, do
you have something with bats?
Yeah.
Batman? Huh?
Got bats on the brain?
Yeah, really.
Pulls in a little fucking dream doll,
Which
dream
made me go, did you get that from fucking Nancy in Nightmare on Elm Street 3?
It's also
I keep forgetting to check if it's the same fucking thing, but it might be.
It's also, I don't know if there's I'm not looking for Batman in Forever to be a little deeper than it is, because it's
no, it's trying to be deeper. It is absolutely trying to be.
What I'm saying is, the whole thing that it's black and white and the duality of things.
Yeah.
Was that meant to be?
Yeah, it's the Two-Face, it's Batman. Everything is about fucking duality in this picture.
Okay, but that's what I figured. I'm like, because the Dream Warden doll is black and white.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, is that supposed to mean something deeper?
Yeah. Although, ironically, Nancy in Nightmare on Elm Street 3 did have a Malaysian Dream doll for the exact same purpose.
And then he just straight up goes, I need to get you out of those clothes. And
Excuse
she goes,
me?
Excuse me?
And into a black dress. I mean, if you're Bruce Wayne, you can do that.
Yeah, tell me, Doctor, do you like the circus?
Because, I mean, think about it. You look like Val Kilmer in the 90s, and you're a billionaire. You can say that to any woman, and you're fine.
Yeah, that usually works. So they go to the circus.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I guess it's for a charity or something being put on by the Wayne Foundation, I believe.
My question is, wow, Gotham's really hurting for entertainment because the fucking circus is televised.
Yeah, it's on GNN.
Yeah.
Although, is it on... No, it may be because it's part of a charity. It's a charity thing, so it's like...
They run charity circuses all the time in the world. Have you ever seen one on TV?
I guess not.
I haven't seen a circus on TV since the 80s where there was a circus TV show.
Well, we get that media lady who I think is in both films.
Gossip Gertie?
Yeah.
Do you know who that is? That's Bob Kane's wife.
Is it?
It is.
She's in both films, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce, who is this? She's absolutely stunning.
Well, that's why she's overdoing it, because she's not an actress.
Yeah. And he's just like, yeah, I don't even think he mentions her name. He's like, whatever, I'm Batman.
No, I think he does mention that this is like Dr. Chase Meridian.
So they go to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
The ringmaster's just like, look above, the Flying Graysons.
Ha-ha!
And there's 50-year-old Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah, we got 45-year-old Chris O'Donnell showing up as fucking their youngest son, and somehow they're not old.
Yeah, because the dad looks like his older brother.
Yeah, it's like the dad could be like, yeah, no, we go pick up chicks the other night because, I'm fucking 28 and my kid's 45. And like, we're good. And so they circus it up, they trapeze it up for a minute, and then it's like, oh, look, they're going to work without a net. And then they pull the net away because that's what the circus does.
Richard will do the death drop without the safety of a net.
Because frankly, you can't call him Dick because there's going to be somebody in the audience who laughs. And
Dick.
I'm usually that guy.
Dick.
Nah.
In the back, just one guy going,
your name's Dick.
Ha!
Mm-hmm.
Just one asshole. And then
the youngest one, Dick.
He does the whole thing, and then yay!
And he survives, and
circus.
everyone's so and I think Meridian had an orgasm.
Yep.
She's and I'm like, you've never seen the circus. I mean, yes, okay, impressive, but have you never seen the circus?
And then he leaves to take a break. He gets grabbed, presumably killed.
I guess.
Two-Face comes back as the ringmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gets replaced by Two-Face goons.
Yeah. And the fucking Riddler, Nigma, sitting there with microwave popcorn like, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
In his, awesome little lair.
Yeah. I mean, technically it's a studio apartment, but it's, covered in cool, weird shit.
And
he's, I
think it was the Flaming Lips, right?
Yeah.
That song, when he comes
which,
home?
That fantastic song, which literally says, if you're sick of your job, you can blow, you hate your boss at your job, you can blow his head off. I'm like, this is genius.
It's like this fucking playful little tune that is violently dark.
It's such a great song.
But that's the Flaming Lips.
Yeah.
And he's got this, fortune teller thing, dressed up like the Riddler.
Which is my question. Is this a character that exists? Because isn't somebody going to sue him for plagiarizing?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not a character in
that's what
real
I mean,
life, but within the movie. Isn't somebody going to be like, hey, that's our gimmick, fucking asshole?
So he says, I'm going to kill everyone unless Batman, which I'm assuming is here. Either one of you knows Batman or one of you are Batman.
One of you knows who Batman is, but hell, chances are one of you fucking rich pieces of shit is Batman. Because the mayor, who looks like he could fucking knock your ass out.
George Wallace!
Yeah, George Wallace.
A fantastic comedian, by the way.
Looked kind of huge. I'm like, that's your mayor? I guess you would want a mayor of Gotham to be a dude who could kick your ass.
Yeah. And then he sets up a bomb.
Yeah, and he just goes...
Mass hysteria.
Do this in 5 minutes.
And Val Kilmer stands right up.
And
I'm
says,
Batman.
The least Batman thing done in any of these movies, and yes, I'm including Batman and Robin. Batman is not doing this.
Harvey, I'm Batman.
Bruce Wayne is ducking the fuck out